In 1966, Bell Laboratory engineers partnered with artists to create a series of experimental performances. Today, that very fusion between art and technology and the questions surrounding creativity is something that is more important than ever. My name is Reeps One. My speciality is to pair voice with technology. I've spent my life learning how far I can push the musical instrument that is my voice. Working in collaboration with Nokia Bell Labs, now I'm going on a journey of discovery across the world to understand more about this art form and how it's inspiring communities, scientists, and engineers alike.
Being alive means paying attention to the artists, engineers that are trying to say something.
There's this new technique we can play with. Yeah. It's a lot faster.
Could I, collaborate with this?
I invite you to.
Could this machine push me further than I've ever gone before?
Game on.
We are doing something that has never, ever been done before.
If humanity will need robots more and more in the future, then isn't it good that we explore those collaborations and explore what those tensions might be?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What actually is creativity? When does creativity stop being something that we own?
What Harry did with the human-AI collaboration, I was like, wow.
I've been collaborating with Nokia Bell Labs and CJ Carr, an AI engineer and artist, to train a machine to emulate my voice in an attempt to create a second self. Over the course of months, we've been feeding a neural network hours of me performing with my voice, which in turn learns how to effectively speak and perform like me.
My weight will actually do anything. Better than no weight.
Even though it's the massively conceptual performance and there's all these things that have been thought about for months, at the end of the day, it's me meeting something and being challenged by this new type of tool. I had this vision in my head of exactly the tool I wanted to use, why I wanted to pair it with a certain space, and now we're here.
The Anechoic Chamber is something we've had at Bell Labs for more than 50 years. It was the world's quietest room. Its role is to provide complete acoustic isolation.
You can feel the pressure of the air on you. It feels like there's a tension. It's like your brain's trying to find a spatial awareness, and that doesn't exist here.
The dead room, they call it. This is where sound comes to die. And we needed that zero environment in order to really make accurate measurements of this equipment.
Reeps actually wants to understand why we developed that, what our thinking was, what was the evolution of that, where is it now, where is it going? And he's really interested to understand that at a much deeper level than most so that he can collaborate with us and that technology in the best possible way.
I had no idea, really, about the real history that Bell Labs has around voice. Years and years and years and years of insight into how voices connect, how they travel, how they're made.
Bell Labs is a pioneer in all forms of communications.
This is the place where the transistor was invented. People who invented the laser did a lot of work here. And Shannon, I can't forget Shannon.
Bell Labs, kind of where computational creativity started. Kind of where speech synthesis started.
This is where the noise from the sky and the rest of the universe, when it was just getting started, was first heard and recognized on Earth.
Just over 50 years ago, there was this famous bringing together of Bell Labs engineers and artists from all over the world.
Billy Kluber was an engineer at Bell Labs. Billy had the idea that the engineer could provide a new palette for the artist. He began to work with Bob Rauschenberg. In 1965, 10 New York artists joined, and then Billy rounded up 30 engineers from Bell Labs.
It was called Experiments in Art and Technology. Colloquially, it's known as E.A.T, E.A.T.
E.A.T was one of the first times the walls between art and technology were torn down. The public really didn't understand what was happening in technology. It was a closed world. I think the same can be said in many ways today. We're on the cusp of so many technological changes, and the narratives around technology can be polarized because we don't understand it. We need more conversations, and E.A.T seems, in my mind, as relevant today as it ever was.
What we call AI right now is this revolution of differentiable programming. And this enables us to solve new problems we've never solved before. That includes facial recognition, self-driving cars, tumor detection, a lot of really amazing things that can kind of come out of that.
It's the equivalent of a pitch black room.
I'm doing this to put these tools into the hands of artists.
CJ is what I would call an AI artist. He's found ways of recreating entire genres which have no real human compositional input. In the gaming world and in the chess world, AI has been used for a long time for opponent design. But now with machine learning and using neural networks, we can do that with anything. My hope is that this is seen as an exploration into a new type of format where we're able to train and grow and develop an other that is our collaborator, our opponent, and our mentor. And the question is, what will come out the other end? Time will tell.